My girlfriend and I took graduation pictures, but I found out she cheated on me. We had been together since the first week of freshman year, 4 years. The kind of relationship where you stop thinking of yourself as a single person because you've been a unit for so long you forget what it felt like before. We booked the photographer 2 months out. She picked the location, a park near campus with good light in the late afternoon. I wore the navy shirt she bought me for my birthday because she said it made my eyes look better. She wore this white dress she'd been saving for a special occasion. We laughed the whole shoot. The photographer kept telling us we were easy to work with because we were actually comfortable with each other. The photos came back Saturday morning. I was still half asleep when my phone started buzzing. I figured it was just family asking about graduation plans. It was her Instagram post. She'd uploaded the photos before I even had a chance to look through them. Full carousel. Caption about growth and love and the next chapter. Tagged me. The comments filled up fast. Her mom commented a heart. My sister commented that we looked amazing. Old friends from high school I hadn't talked to in years were saying we were goals. I was sitting there smiling at my phone like an idiot. An hour later, I get a DM. Random account. No profile picture, no posts, no followers. Just a username that looked auto-generated. I almost deleted it without opening it. Then I saw the preview. It was a photo. I opened the message. 5 pictures. Taken at a party we both went to back in January. The kind of party where everyone packs into someone's apartment and spills out onto the patio. I remembered that night. I remembered standing inside talking to a couple of guys from my old roommate's friend group while she went to get a drink. In the photos, she was on the patio. She was kissing someone. I zoomed in because part of my brain was already trying to find a reason it wasn't her. Wrong person, bad angle, something. Then I saw the pink streak in her hair. She'd put it in over winter break. A temporary dye she got on a whim. She was the only person I knew with that exact streak at that exact party. I sat with the pictures open on my phone for a long time. I don't know how long. The comments on her post were still coming in. I drove to her apartment without texting her first. She answered the door smiling and then saw my face and stopped. I turned my phone around and showed her the photos without saying a word. She looked at the screen for a few seconds. She didn't say it wasn't her. She didn't ask where I got them. She just exhaled and said she could explain. I told her to go ahead. She said it started in December. They were in the same group for a final project. After the other group members left one night, they ended up making out, and she panicked and told herself it was a one-time thing and it would never happen again. Then I asked her about the party. She said in January when I was inside talking to friends, she ran into him and they slipped out to the patio. I asked if that was everything. She went quiet for a second. Then she told me they had been sleeping together every Wednesday from December through March. Every Wednesday while I was at work. She said she ended it in March because the guilt became too much. I didn't say anything for a while. 4 years. She was with me the night I got the call that my mom had died. I sat on the floor of my dorm hallway, and she drove 40 minutes to be there in under an hour. I went to every single one of her appointments during her eating disorder recovery. I learned what to say and what not to say. I read articles so I wouldn't mess it up. I met her dad, her little brother, her whole family. We had a trip to Europe booked. We were apartment hunting. We were supposed to walk at graduation together in 2 weeks. I told her we were done. She started crying before I finished the sentence. I went to her room and started collecting the things I kept there. She followed me the whole time, apologizing, telling me she loved me, asking me to say something. I didn't. When I walked to the front door, she grabbed my arm and told me to stay. I pulled my arm back and left. She called 4 times before I made it to my car. By the time I got home, she had texted 12 times. I read none of them. I blocked her number about an hour later and sat at my desk and didn't move. The graduation photos were still up on her Instagram. People were still commenting. Then her best friend sent me a text from her own phone, said my girlfriend wanted me to know something else. That in spring 2020, when our school sent everyone home to quarantine, she had also gotten together with someone from high school. She wanted me to know. I've been staring at the wall since. 4 years, and that's what I was. She left those photos up all night. The comments never stopped coming in, still.